Hi, my name is Judy. Welcome to my channel. If you are coming back, I do appreciate your coming back, so thank you. And if this is your first time, I'm hoping you'll enjoy what you have to hear. Hope you'll subscribe. Subscribing is a good thing, right? So if you do that for me, I really appreciate that. One of the best ways to watch the videos that I'm making is to actually start way back there at number 1 and work your way through. Even though some of the subjects may not be something you're as interested in, they are going to all tie together. And hopefully pretty soon, if they're not already starting to make some sense, they will be making some sense to you. But I also refer to things earlier on that I don't explain later. So I always like to throw that in there every once in a while, just in case this is your first time. Today we are going to be talking about what we bring with us. And in some ways, to me, this is absolutely proof of reincarnation. Most people and scientists even don't quite know what to make of it. And they would look for any other answer because reincarnation seems a little bit out there for a lot of people. So we all bring with us, unknowingly, talents, things we've learned from other lives, things we know. Sometimes you'll say something to somebody, they'll go, how do you know that? I don't just know. I don't know how I know it, I just know it. And it's real, it's fact, We bring interests with us. If I was, for instance, maybe I was a midwife in a life before this, and now I'm a childbirth educator because I'm really interested in childbirth, Or maybe I had 26 kids in another life and I'm just really interested in childbirth. There are lots and lots of things that we bring with us, talents that we bring with us from other lives, and certainly probably because they'll do us some good in this one. And that to me is really, really important to know, because who you are is not just your personality or just your temperament, which we obviously see at birth pretty quickly. But we also have abilities and interests that are so unique, and sometimes people go, I don't know why she's so interested in, science. I never really gave her the opportunity. My mother, for instance, wouldn't have had the money to buy me science kits or something. If I was interested in science, that would be, where's she getting that from? And then there are child prodigies, and that's kind of what I wanted to, sort of lean toward. There's also kids that remember other lives. Maybe I should probably add that in here somewhere too. But a child prodigy is someone who seems to be born with knowledge and understanding of things that they never learned in this life. They can do things. A 10-year-old who can perform surgery, who's never been to medical school, he's 10 years old. But he knows exactly, he's doing it right. He's not making a mistake. Or a kid that sits down and plays Beethoven when he's 3 years old on the piano. How do you do that? Where did he learn that? His parents don't even play piano. You have to wonder, where does that come from? Because it's not just tinkering with the piano or looking at a beaker. We're talking about knowing and doing things that were never learned in this life. So I'd like you to appreciate the fact that that certainly does lean toward the idea of reincarnation. That we bring things with us that probably, again, as a choice for the type of experience that we might need and have to have. And perhaps for these kids, it's an experience they have to have at a very young age. Reincarnation itself, there's plenty of people who remember things about their other lives, but there are some kids that remember great details of things, about places they've never been. They've never ever been there. And they know what a house looks like, they know what the people in the house look like, they know everything. And then when you take them there, they can point out, oh yes, and here's my mother, this is my mother from my other life. And the woman's like, who are you? You know what I mean? That's incredible. So I'm going to follow this video with 2 videos. I had one I was already going to send your way. It's called 10 Incredible Child Prodigies. It's not a very long little thing, but it talks about these 10 amazing kids that you have to wonder how or why. But there's also a really interesting video I found on YouTube years ago about a little boy who, by maybe 3 or 4 years old, remembered that he was I think he was an American or English pilot in World War I. And he was able to describe things that there's no way he would have known. And sometimes people go, well, he probably saw it on TV or maybe his parents were talking about it. These are not that kind of, these are real details. So I'm going to also put that behind, so there'll be 2 videos behind this one, but I think they're both really fascinating, and I think just about anybody would at least find them entertaining. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm really excited for you to see the other 2 videos, and if you do have a comment about those 2 videos, I would rather you came back over here and put the comment under this so I can read what you have to say, because of course I'll never be able to see them if they're on the other sites. So thank you very much for coming. I hope you will enjoy the videos that are following this, and don't forget to hit like. Thanks so much. Have a great day.